Hey everyone, Connor here today, back with another video on Bay TV. We're back with another video. And yeah, this one's going to be a very exciting video, as you all know. This might be coming out a bit late, but I wanted to leave it as late as possible in case there were any other new signings. But we're going to go through them. I'm going to tell you a bit of information about them if I can. This is some of it's off the top of my head. We're going to start off with the retained players that we know of so far this season. Sam Hart's staying for next season, and he will be captain of Colwyn Bay. Obviously, Mako was captain, obviously retired. So then we've got to have a captain, and Sam Hart deserves it. I think it was either between him or Alex Downs. Alex has left. So Sam Hart as captain, I think, is really, really good, and that's who I choose as well. Obviously, I think Danny Harrison and Mike Wild will both know how good of a leader he is, and to keep him on for next season is really important. And have that leadership as a captain would be even more important for coming up to this next season. Another player staying for next season is Jamie Cumming. He was one of the best players last season. He was probably one of the most consistent players last season, and it's great that he's staying because he's a heck of a player. That's a really good positive. And also Kai Owen, who was again one of the most consistent players last season, alongside the likes of Jamie, Alex, and Sam. I think those four were the best players, last season, and Kai is. His versatility as well is going to be key for this upcoming season, so that's very good. Those three are staying. In my opinion, I feel like most of the players will stay for the season. Obviously, Maka and Steph have gone because they're retired. And yeah, there's a few I'm uncertain about. Alex has obviously left already, but there's a few I'm uncertain about whether they'll stay or not. So yeah, those are the players that we've retained. That's very good. And we've got today, we have confirmed 4 signings. That's mental. 4 signings, and all 4 of them are from Flint. Who would have saw that? Who would have saw that one coming? But yeah, it's really good. We've got these players over the line really early as well. Still in May. I don't think the window opens till July, so we've still got loads of time. Now it's just about getting players contract renewing and get as many of them as possible. So you're not rebuilding a new squad, and you've still got the main players there for next season. We're going to go through them one by one. First up, we'll go with Sol Ford. As soon as I saw this, I was like, we've got ourselves a very good youngster here. He's 18 or 19, I think. He's a heck of a player. So I think he's a centre half. And he has got a lot of potential. He was at Chester under 18s, or just Chester. Went to Flint on loan last season. Got him promoted. Scored a few goals as a centre half. And he's going to be really good. I think he's a permanent. I'm not sure about that. I think he is. Hope he is, because he'd be a really good defender, and that's good. We've got a centre back in because we had no defence really, except maybe Dan Jones and Sam Hart for the upcoming season. So, Sol Ford, welcome to the Bay. I don't know what order they were in, but next up, I think this is the right order actually. Next up is Rhys Williams, the goalkeeper from Flint. He was at Gresford before Flint, and he's a decent goalkeeper. Yeah, I've seen him play. I think once he played. That was again. I watched him once last season, and that was against Holywell when Flint lost 1-0. Made a few good saves, as I can recall. But yeah, I think we've got our hands on a solid goalkeeper there. He obviously was part of the team that was. Flint got promoted. I know they came second, but they still pushed Holywell as far as they could, and fair play. So it's not. Also, the links between all the players will still be there, won't they? So that's going to be good, isn't it? So yeah, Reece Williams, goalkeeper. We've got a goalkeeper, which was, I think, everyone's main worry, wasn't it? Whether we're going to get a goalkeeper or not, and I think it's a permanent, so thank God for that. Next up, I've got Joe Williams. Everyone knows Joe. Do I need to say anything else, really? Ex-Bay player, when we won the league. He's 35 now. Whether he'll be the same player is a different question. You know, it's been an extra season that has been added on since coming back. You know, we won the league, and I think he was about 33, 34. Played in the Colwyn North, got Flint promoted. If we get promoted, he won't. I don't think he'll stay. But Joe Williams, he is still a good defender. I also watched him play against Hollywell. Well, I probably watched all these players play, to be fair. So, yeah, but Joe Smith, we know what we're going to expect from him. It's still going to be the same standard. And I also think he's a replacement for Alex, you know, which is really good. We know what we can expect from him, and that's it's not really an unknown. What can we expect from him? The only thing is, we know what we want from him. We know what he can do. Can he do it at the age? The only question is, can he do it at the age of 35? That's the only question, and he'll be going into 36, I think, by the end of the season. So I don't know. Next up, and last but not least, is Jay Owen. The 33-year-old comes from Flint. Didn't know that. Wouldn't be surprised if we get another Flint player. And I think you know who I'm thinking of. Centre half. Can also play at left back. He's got a heck of a left foot. Can you guess what I'm thinking of? But yeah, we're going to go with Jay Owen. Look, apparently, I didn't even know this, but he apparently was Flint's captain last season. So looks like we're going to have a good midfielder on our hands. He plays in midfield, and I think we need obviously Maka left, so we need someone to kind of not replace him, but come in as a number for him, because I don't think you can replace Maka. So we look at it and think, okay, we've got what we've got, and maybe we can add another addition into that midfield. But I think the defence has got to be sorted out first before we look at anything else. So Jay Owen is captain for Flint and coming to the Bay. It's going to be really, really good. And that player I was on about a minute ago, he's got a heck of a left foot. He heads it to the left and he heads it to the right. And you can throw a brick or a ball at him and he'll head it to the left or right, you know. I think he'll be coming back. And it's Lewis Siddle I'm talking about. I have a strong feeling he's going to come back. You know, when I saw the welcome back message before, it was either between him or Joe. It was Joe who came back. Will we get one tomorrow saying Siddle's coming back? I don't know. Will it be? I don't know. I have a feeling he will. He said he would. So, you know, only time will tell. We've got till July. I think we've got till like June before we can before the player contracts run out. So I think our main focus should be on that more than the players signing, isn't it? And then we can go play a bit more player signings. But it's great that we've got players in place coming in July, which is really, really good. So yeah, it's just a little video. I just want to do, you know, a roundup of the players. Probably going to be another one of player contracts coming in whenever they do a few more of them. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all later. Bye!